So today we will be find. So today, I'm gonna be finding a place to see that would be a good place to see. That's so poorly said, but yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I feel like the worst place terrain wise to be on is an island with the volcano on it. Like, let's zoom in into the Caribbean. So you see, here's the Caribbean, and yeah, I think that, like there's this island on the Caribbean where there is a volcano. Let's zoom. Oh wait, this isn't the island. Hold on. Yeah, so you see this island right here. Oh wait, this isn't the island either. Okay, now it's this island for sure. It's this island for sure. Okay, so this island is called Montserrat. It is like an overseas territory of the Great Britain, like the. Oh my gosh, that was so cringe. It's an overseas territory of the United Kingdom, and and you see in 1995, in 1995 a volcano a volcano exploded called Soufriere Hills, and it exploded. Yeah, and this led to the population decreasing and led to Plymouth being a ghost town. Like no one lives there. So this led the people to go to other countries like I think like the UK, or or I hear they just would go to the northern part of Montserrat. But you see, it's kind of sad to me that like the population decrease of the volcano because people had to go someplace else to not be harmed by the volcano, and the population decreased significantly. So you see here, before the Soufriere Hills volcano erupted in 1995, the population of Montserrat was around 12,000. Now you see, this doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a significant loss to compared to today. So, following the eruption, a significant portion of the population, estimated population, evacuated the island, primarily to the UK and other Caribbean islands. Now let's see the population of Montserrat in 2025. It's only 4,359. Only 4,359. So you see, it's a significant loss, and it's sad. And I hope some people didn't lose their lives or anything, cause bro, that's a significant loss. But honestly, what I'm saying here is that I wouldn't be on a volcano because like it would like on a island with the volcano on it. But yeah, I personally would not live on an island with the volcano on it because I wouldn't know what happened. Cause I would not know what would happen because I would either have to go to the trouble to evacuate the island or move like to other places around the island, and I don't want to go through all that trouble. But if there's any people living on this island right now watching this video, then please comment. Like, no insult to y'all. Now, honestly, if it's an island like isolated from other countries, then feel I wouldn't really feel comfortable living on the island. Or if it's an atoll, like like if you don't know what an atoll is, I'll show you. Now, so basically, atolls are shaped like a ring. Like, hold on, I'll try to find some atolls. So it's kind of basically like this, kind of basically like this. Now, this is a pretty unique atoll, though. But yeah, it's kind of basically like this, and it's kind of basically like that. And there are some countries where like atolls, where they're just made out of atolls, like Tokalu. You see, there is a huge lagoon here with like land that's very skinny. So basically, it's just like a ring shaped island. It's just like a ring shaped island with with the lagoon in it. But honestly, I could not live on an island like that. You see, like they have tons. I like atolls are like I see most. I mostly atolls in like the Pacific Ocean, not like in the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, any other ocean. I don't really see a lot of atolls. Like I see a few, but not a lot. But the Pacific Ocean is where I see it the most. But yeah, basically back to the topic of atolls. I could not live on one because look, atolls are too skinny for my taste because look, look like let's take Tuvalu for example. Um Tuvalu is almost sinking. It is almost like I hear a lot of news saying that Tuvalu is facing like extinction, like Tuvalu might not be a country in the future because of the waves of the waves like removing the land, and that's pretty sad though, and like it makes Tuvalu the least visited country. But honestly, like it's kind of sad that like that Tuvalu probably won't exist in the future. But yeah, Tuvalu is just a country in the Pacific Ocean, and let's measure one of their islands. And honestly, honestly, it's too skinny for my taste. You know what I mean? And I measured one of their islands, and it's 2,475 feet. Let me search up how long it takes to walk that. Yeah, I know I said like a different measurement, but it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. It only takes like 9 minutes to walk across that atoll. That's pretty skinny though. That's pretty skinny though, considering this is a fully independent country. Now, honestly, I just zoomed in on the Pacific Ocean. Like I didn't really expect to find this island, and honestly, this looks washed up too. And you won't really find street views as much street views as Tuvalu, as much as you do find other countries on Google Earth. Because you see, I activated Street View, and you see there's just like not that much photos of like Tuvalu on Google Earth. But if you go to other countries like Europe or something, like I don't know, I'm just like if you go to Spain and their islands, they have like tons of street views. So you see what I mean? You see what I mean? So like Tuvalu isn't like a place that would be lived on because of their atolls. Another place that I probably wouldn't live is like isolated island countries or just very small island. Look, so what I mean by isolated island countries is just countries that are just in the middle of the Pacific Ocean or something like like now you the thing is about other islands I'm going to mention is that they're way smaller than Hawaii. Now let's zoom in on the Pacific Ocean and see what islands we can find. Um yes, Samoa. You see, Samoa is particularly kind of small, not gonna lie. Like I know it looks big when the camera is like this, but let's see it compared to Hawaii. So okay, so Samoa is right around here, and Hawaii is well, right over here. So which can you see is the biggest, Samoa or Hawaii? It's obviously Hawaii because it's right in your nose, like right on your nose, and Samoa is kind of small. Now you see, Samoa's kind of isolated, you know. Like it's not like the Caribbean where there's a bunch of islands. No, it's kind of like isolated. Cause honestly, honestly, like it has like a far distance from Papua New Guinea. Like a very far distance. And like I can't live on isolated island because I don't know. I'm afraid like a tsunami's gonna come in and like torture me or something. And that's the same thing for other island countries in the Pacific Ocean. Maybe Fiji, like maybe I could go to Fiji and live there, but still, I'm kind of like a little bit terrified that the tsunami's gonna come, fear is a good thing sometimes. Like it could prepare you for situations. But the thing is that I don't think like I just don't want to evacuate the island. I don't want to just move there to just evacuate the island. And another small island I want to like talk about is like an island in the Caribbean. This island right here. Wait, no, this isn't this island. Wait, I'm close. This small island right here. Now you see, this is a very like you can see this is a small island. It's an overseas region of France. Overseas region of France. Saint Barthélemy,
I know I'm
and
pronouncing that
it's an
wrong.
overseas region of France. It's an overseas region of France, basically. So, yeah, I could not live on this island because, dude, look at this island. It's just too small for my taste. It's way too small for my taste. And other islands in the Caribbean Sea are a little too small for me, but because people like most like cities are only in like the outer skirts of like the island, just like where the ocean is at. And if I live like around where the ocean is at, like I don't want to live at a place where I could just take an easy walk to see like the ocean, to see like the Caribbean Sea. Like that would just like make me a little bit scared. And I honestly don't want to live here because I honestly don't want to live here because who's gonna live in the middle of like forest and stuff. I don't know, but like no insult to the people living on these islands. If like any one of you are from any of these countries, then talk to me in my comments, okay? But I could handle a much larger island like San Juan. I said San Juan. I mean Puerto Rico. Yeah, like I bet all of y'all know where what Puerto Rico is. It's like an overseas region of the like it's like a incorporated, like it's part of the United States, but it's not a state. Like I forgot what it's called. Yeah, so Puerto Rico is a self-governing commonwealth. So it's like a free associated state. Like it's an like it's like a self-governing commonwealth. Like hold up, like if that's the case, then I want to see the leader of Puerto Rico. I know that sounds. Oh yeah, it's the territory of the USA. Yeah, you could say. Yeah, it looks like they do have the leader, but it's just like a governor or like in other states. But honestly, I can live on an island like Puerto Rico, cause like it speaks like both the Spanish and English, and they're like a much larger island. Like it's not like other Caribbean islands. Like it's just small. Like it's a much larger island, and It probably takes longer to walk across it. Like the Dominican Republic is somewhere I could go to also. I'm also part Dominican if you didn't know. If you didn't know about that, but yeah, I could live on the Dominican Republic. But probably not on Haiti, since Haiti, they have like a lot of stuff going on with them, like gangs and stuff. But the Dominican Republic, I could probably live on because like it's larger than Puerto Rico and like other Caribbean islands, so I could probably live on that. And like, and I need to learn some Spanish, so I could probably learn some Spanish there. I would say Cuba, but I don't feel like Cuba is the best place considering all like the problems there. But honestly, like I feel like people only know Cuba for Fidel Castro. Not gonna lie, I feel like people only know about Cuba because they know about Fidel Castro. Like nothing else about Cuba. Just nothing else they know about Cuba. The Bahamas might be a good place too. Honestly, I'm just gonna end this video right here. So like this video is already gonna be long enough, and I don't want to make it any longer. So bye, like and subscribe.